we are live. Hello, bonjour from Toronto, more specifically, James Canning Gardens, which is just north of Wellesley off of Yonge, a little east of Yonge. And just looking at this plaque now, and boy, it's really, really windy, so I have my mic on, but my apologies if some wind noises start coming through. But just gonna have a look. James Canning loved the city of Toronto and its beauty and its many cultural treasures. In appreciation, he requested that this park be given to the people of Toronto. Below are a few lines from a children's song by Rudyard Kipling, which expresses James Canning's philosophy. So yeah, that's where we are. I can just hear the wind whistling way up high. Hey, Sebastian, first in the chat. And hey, Janice. Good to see you, Janice. And hello, Gabriella. I hope you're doing well, Gabriella. But let me know how the wind is, although not much I can do at this point because I do have my mic and my muff on. But we had a big storm earlier. Yeah, Janice, storm. Hey, Modano. I guess it was around 6 or 6:30, just crazy downpour, which kind of interrupted my plans for today because I was originally going to go for a walk down in Taylor Creek Park. I was going to ride my scooter down there and then give a walk and live stream that. But this storm happened and now it's very windy. So yeah. Hey, Dirtweed Earn says, hey, I'll just started to pour down here in St. Catharines. Yeah, hopefully I don't get stuck in it, but looks like the sun's been out for a bit now, so should be good. Hey, Carl Roth. It's good to see you. Just look at these daffodils. Really pretty. Some of them haven't bloomed just yet, but these ones have. Really pretty. So we're gonna head on north. Probably cut over to Yonge Street for a bit at some point. Wish it was a little less windy. Hey, Paul Blunt, the greatest stash on YouTube. Yeah, I need to grow my mustache out a bit. I just trimmed it down last week. So right there to the north is Norman Jewison Park. Oh, the coffee bar is open. Neo Coffee Bar. That's where Fly used to be. Or Fly 2.0. It's a club. Yeah, it's been kind of off and on with the rain. Or it'd be like really sunny and then I'd get like a warning on my phone saying it's going to be squalls and rain, and then it gets sunny again, and it get cloudy, it gets sunny, and then finally there was a bit of a downpour. It's really neat. I'm gonna have to go in there someday. They have a patio set up. Janice says, power out some places. Hey, Israel. And Paul says the food at Bumpkins used to be good. Yeah, shout out to Bumpkins, just right over there. I've never been there, but I have friends have told me they have like, what is it, like steak and potatoes? Oh, and Carl Roth says, I actually met Norman Jewison at the Toronto Film Festival after party. Really cool director, and I really liked him. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I used to live right by that park. So now we're just walking north on Yonge. See the towering of One Bloor West. Oh, that's really pretty, that barbecue house over there with all their neon lights.
It's like Las Vegas. Like it's like not literally non-stop.
A lot of places over there have closed down. Yifang. Hey, Alex, Viaduct. Good to see you, brother. Maybe we'll head down Isabella Street. Maybe we'll head through George Hislop Park, which is just over there to the left. And here's a really good pub. Really, it's been here for a long time. The Artful Dodger. Oh, someone got a parking ticket on their car. But it's nice to see their patios open. I'm sure if it wasn't all windy and kind of blustery, there'd be people out here tonight, because it was really warm earlier today. It was like 24 degrees, I believe. It's a really cute dachshund head there. So this is the park that I used to bring Coda to when I lived in that condo building just right there. I lived there for 14 years. But then this park closed down around 2020, and it only just reopened, I think, a few months back. Seeing the plaque here, the Q Experience virtual journey celebrating 2S LGBTQIA plus history, community heroes, leaders, and their stories, their impact in the community. It features selected individuals recognized by the Inspire Awards. And there's a QR code. But it's really nice with the purple lights. And it kind of gives the illusion that the lights are making the sidewalk light up, but these are actually pink bricks.
I do like these pink bricks, although they're already
Really cool pink bricks. Hey, Brett Mallon. It's good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. Alex says, started the day with the Kensters at 7 a.m. here. Now Eddie is live. You can't do your stream. You're supposed to be doing a morning stream. I think I read you say that in the comments. But I probably won't be going live for too long anyway, so just kind of trying to figure out what these are. Because they're mirrors, but they look like they have like lights or something in them. And Carl says, we're watching the Leafs game. The score goes up throughout the evening this evening, so it will be an exciting evening for all of us. So yeah, now we're at Charles Street. We'll swing back over to Yonge and go to Yonge and Bloor and check out what's going on there. The sky is so weird. It's kind of like sunsetty, but also kind of gray.
Hey, so you seriously have power?
So this fried bao place is really delicious. I prefer the regular ones though. They have curry fried baos, but I think their regular ones are better. Alex, you can go live whenever. It's all good. I'll probably watch yours on the replay anyways, but... And Trick says, what happens to Sanctuary? Well, Sanctuary is pretty happening today. There's a lot going on down there, but we're gonna head the other way though. I used to live right next to it for 14 years, so. Right, that guy behind me tried to throw something at me. He missed, but he tried. We're gonna go see what's going on in Yonge and Bloor.
Like in the street cab?
Alex says, no, it's always a good time here. We got 30 years to catch up on the stream tonight. No, you're welcome to go whenever though, but no, I'm happy to have you join in. Derek says, you don't live at that condo anymore. No, I moved about a year and a half ago. Living downtown has definitely changed since the pandemic. It's not as fun as it used to be, and it's definitely not affordable, so. Taras says, I love this part of Rosedale, the retail section. Yeah, this strip of Bloor is pretty nice. Sorry about the wind right now. It's really blustery. Oh, that's cool. Look at the Scotiabank. They have a giant screen behind the ATMs there. I didn't notice that last time. Maybe they didn't have it turned on. That's really pretty. Yeah, a lot of people are watching the Leafs game. I sort of debated going, but I think it's best that I just keep sticking to my regular Tuesday schedule, even if there's like a lower turnout of views. Really, another look at that giant building. Oh, thanks, Alex, for confirming no wind noise. That's why I put these, or I got these mics. Rex says, how much was that condo? How many bedrooms? It was a 1+. I'm not going to say the price I was paying because I got a good rate because my friend owned it, but It's not so much the price of the condo as much as like everything around. Just true store because everything here was almost double the price. So, and then just like the fact like walking my dog became such a chore. You're gonna get like harassed or just something would always happen. Like I just want to go out and walk my dog. I don't want to be told that like somebody coming up and saying that they're gonna kick my dog for no reason. Carl says, big sigh of relief today after the election from yesterday. Everything is going according to plan. It's going to be a good thing. Yeah, there definitely was a collective sigh of relief. There's always that worry that things are going to kind of mirror what's going on in the States, so. There's Italy over there in the Manulife Center. But you can see that whole top floor running along there is all Italy.
I have, like, my entire day.
It's really nice. There's like a pizza restaurant over there. Hey, Princess. Good evening to you. And Alex, thank you. Yeah, please hit that subscribe and like and all those things. Using the sip emoji. Hey, Jennifer Gala and hey, Cole. Welcome, guys. It's good to see you both. Hey, Brent. Yeah, I wonder if I should have put a little score panel. Kind of like what T-Shots did. Here, we'll wait for the light to change before we cross again, although what's going on here? There's some scaffolding up. Jennifer, I guess it's warm in Montreal as well. It was really hot here today. It got up just over 20 Celsius, but it's starting to get chilly now because we had some rainfall. Hey, Neville 6000 says, I remember when this area had 3 movie theaters, University, the Varsity, and the Uptown, as well as the Backstage. Yeah, Neville, I'll try to point out, actually, I go to Yorkville, I'll point out, it's the old Yorkville Theater. What was it called? Actually, did you say the name of it? The University, maybe. But that closed, that's an espresso now. And Princess asking, is Sip with me? No, Sip is not with me. He is meeting a friend this evening, so he's away, but he sends his wishes. Hey, Miss Lobo Bob, and hello, Trojan Elk Explorer. We're going to be doing, or rather, I'm going to reach out. They're doing Jane's Walk this weekend, which they do once a year. They do these walks around the city and talk about them. Usually it's some of the city planners or people that work for the city of Toronto. And it's called Jane's Walk because it's for James Jacob. And I'm going to reach out and see if there's any of those walks I could go on and possibly live stream it and see if I can mic one of the one of the people giving the tours. So that's a thing. I'd be really excited to show you guys all that. But I'll reach out to him later and see. But I told Sip I want him to come for that too. And Sip generally would find it interesting too, finding out all like some history and whatnot. Yeah, Jane Jacobs, yes. I was on top of the CN Tower my last sleep stream. College found a condo for $550 a month maintenance fees. You know what's weird, Jennifer, is $550 a month maintenance fees in Toronto is considered cheap. It's ridiculous, like how much some of these condos maintenance fees are. And the problem too is if you buy a condo with the higher maintenance fees usually never go down. So it's going to be just as hard to try to sell it. You open your own Starbucks coffee. Neville says, Jane Jacobs, the lady who saved Toronto streetcars and who kept the bad element of NYC from being in Toronto. Yeah, and she stopped the, what was it, the Allen Expressway from being made? Because that was going to like literally go down and level Chinatown. Like completely clear it out. So because of her, we still have Chinatown. Yeah, the Spadina Expressway, that's what I meant. Thanks, Ms. Lobo Bob. There's a really good book that I read probably about 20 years ago or so when I had more time to read books. And it's called The Shape of the City by Tom Sewell, who I think was one of the mayors of Toronto. And it gives you such a really great insight into the development of the city. And especially I remember the whole chapter on like Don Mills. I should probably reread it. It's actually on my bookshelf. Especially doing a walk tubing channel, it'd be pretty handy to have some more knowledge about things. Oh, 1001 Bay Street, Carl Roth. Yeah, that's the big purple building. I had a friend that lived there. I think he moved out just over a decade ago, but he lived there for quite a while. You did not hear copyright music. Oh, don't say that. Hey, Alicia Lewis. It's good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. Sip and I were at Walmart the other day and we were like, we wonder if we're going to bump into Alicia again. I think the Nespresso is up one. I remember when the Chapters had its big store here. Did they have one in Yorkville? I don't recall that, but I mean, that was a while ago. See that Hemingway's is really busy, especially the outdoor patio upstairs. And Cole says he's getting power fright ads. Maybe. I mean, there are a lot of trees. Also, this is the area where they have the Christmas lights. Indeed, Yorkville does go fully decked out for Christmas. It's actually really nice. I think that's where Sapand, I think it was mostly Sapand, was filming the Christmas concert thing they were doing there, the Yorkville one. Really nice lights down there. There was another book I recently got called Stroll, and unfortunately I can't remember the author's name, but it came out last summer, or rather a new edition of it came out last summer, and it's various walks you can do in Toronto, and it tells you the history of these walks. It gives you like little cute maps to do, and I've been meaning to read that. And there's Summer's ice cream. So I used to come here quite often throughout the summers and get ice cream. I think it was not Rocky Road, Moose Tracks. Can't remember the name of the ice cream that I get, but there was an ice cream flavor I get here quite often. And then you can smell the waffles. You can see the guy down there is making the fresh waffles for the ice cream, but you can just smell it. It smells really, really nice. And Cole says, have any of you guys used power tools much before? I have not, but Sip does. Sip is really good with power tools. He's actually really, really good at woodworking and crafting. Oh, do you mean this mural, Cole? This is another black and white one. I don't see it behind me. You can actually go up in here. Hey, Zach Fong. You're not used to buildings, you have to go downstairs. Yeah, it's a little weird that the ice cream shop's there, but it gets super busy. Like if you come here in a summer's evening, you'll see that it'll just be packed with people just like sitting on the street eating ice cream. Oh, thank you, Miss Lobo Bob. Yeah, Stroll by Sean Micallef. Looks like they're starting to set up their outdoor patio here too. So that's pretty nice. Oh, the Balenciaga store, where they always have funny looking shoes. Funny looking and expensive. This is an Andy Warhol factory made. I guess this is a pop-up store. April 10th and May 1st. So you only have one more day to go look at this. And Jennifer says, Yorkville's gorgeous indeed. I find it really nice here. It's fun to just walk through it. And Carl says, I love it when Yorkville caters to exotic cars. They travel down through Yorkville itself just to see them. It's amazing. They have a day every summer where everybody just brings their really nice cars here and show them off. Miss Lobo Bob wants to see the red sculpture. Okay, let's go back and have a look. I sort of missed it. Looks like a bunny. You mean that one there. No, I think it's a rabbit. Really pretty though. Let's see, it is Majuro Bunny, artist Mr. Brainwash, on extended loan from Life is Beautiful Art Foundation. It's really cool looking, very geometric. And Cole says this area looks expensive. It is expensive. Neville says, hard to believe that this area was where modern Canadian rock and a ton of careers started. From the other side, Evoke ASMR was, when she was in Toronto, I guess about 6 years ago or so, she was here and she met, if she was in the chat, she'd be able to tell you. It was a lady that I think did art and had been here for forever, and I believe gave her a small history lesson about the place and how this was more bohemian before it became upscale. Hey, Wayne McKay. Good to see you. Oh, wow. Did Flo's Diner close? Oh, I guess it did. So there used to be a diner right up there, and the patio was there, Flo's. Looks like it's gone now. That's sad, but I think somebody did tell me a while back that they probably closed, or they were going to close. Rent was getting too expensive. If I watch the documentary, I won't like Mr. Brainwash. So I guess Mr. Brainwash is a known artist. I guess Mr. Brainwash is no bueno, according to Cole. All right, Cole, thanks for stopping in. And hey, Kurt Affair. And you can see the nice reflection of the sunset. This is the Four Seasons, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. And Alex says, 50 viewers, 50 likes. If you're chilling already, let's make it right. Press like. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. All right, Cole. Have a good one. Hey, Navin. It's good to see you, Navin. And hello, the Transit Explorer.
Have a good night.
It's nice. It seems the wind has kind of mostly calmed down. But nice to see the Bloor and Yonge buildings from here. Zolov says Yorkville was the height of Ashbury, or Toronto, in the 60s and 70s, or of Toronto, rather. And someone told me once that like Margaret Atwood used to go there and had like writing groups or poetry slams or something like that. Can't quite recall. To be a person carrying an umbrella right now. Especially sucks when it's windy. Nav and Dat, $3. Eddie, wishing you a fun and safe stream. Cheers, Navin. Thank you so much for the $3, and thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Always great to see you in the chats, and looking forward to seeing you in not too much longer now. I think a few more weeks. So yeah, thanks so much, Navin. Really appreciate the support. So at Christmas, they usually have a giant lit up deer. Did Yahya remove, did you remove your name from the Transit Explorer? That's really cool. It's kind of like artsy. Yeah, even my mom was saying she's going to be watching the Leafs game tonight. She won't watch my stream. She's invested in the Leafs. I'm trying to figure out what these are. Looks like a rose. I can't quite figure out what that's supposed to be. Oh, and there's a bar right there, nestled in there. Didn't notice that before. Hello, Rockets Red Glare. Toronto Fire 312. I feel like I'm really rolling the dice standing here. Have a giant siren come out and start blaring. And so Lola says, I guess it was trying to be more Greenwich Village than Height Ashbury. You know, it's kind of interesting that like we look at like pockets or neighborhoods in Toronto and we always compare them to New York, I guess, as like a template. Like even Yonge and Dundas Square, we compare it to Times Square.
What do they
Think
call
it's
it?
art or what?
No, he said it was, what do they call it?
And that big brown imposing building ahead is the Toronto Public Library, the Reference Library. This is one of my favorite locations to go inside. Just because of the architecture and the way it is. The house has a giant open atrium in the middle. I think it's closed now, but, or maybe it closes at 9. I wonder if we can go in and get a peek if they're still open. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can get in there. It's looking very empty, which might mean it's closed. It's really sad. That Starbucks that used to be there, down there in that old bookstore, now reopened there, but it just doesn't have the same character. Hey, Timmy. Carl says, remember when the internet first came out from the Toronto Reference Library? It was the place to go experience your first time on the internet. It was exciting. I think for me it was elementary school. They had a dial-up bulletin board system that we'd use. This was like, what, like 1991, 92? Hey, Marie Palmer. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Tuesday evening. Timmy says we're supposed to go up to 20 tomorrow here. Out in Nova Scotia, I believe. I do like how they lit up these buildings though, and how they preserved the storefronts for the condo. Like, it is nice. It still feels like what was there is still there. Even though a lot of the small businesses that used to be there are now long gone. In fact, there used to be a pizza right there. Yeah, Balzac's is closed.
Nice meeting you here.
Kurt says pizza. Hey, Brad Palmer. Sorry I missed you in the chat. Wayne wondering if they're going to knock down the reference library. Don't jinx it. I can hear like the radio broadcast. Oh no, it's coming from Jack Astor's. That's where the Leafs game's coming from. Well, I guess right now it's a commercial.
AI helps gyms solve customer problems before they lose.
Oh, Brad, you were busy editing. Oh, that's cool to hear. I look forward to seeing what you were working on. I've actually decided to teach myself a new editing software. So I was using Premiere Pro for the longest time, but I had to get a new laptop, so I was told to try DaVinci Resolve, which is free. But I might just roll back to using Final Cut Pro since I already have a license for that, but I don't know, we'll see.
Snake
around.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a, like
I'm not
Oh, you use DaVinci, Timmy. Is it? Did you pay for the license? I heard the free version is fine though, but most people say I think it's a one-time pay of like, what is it, 300 or 400? Oh, you didn't get the Pro Studio version. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try the free version. If I like it, then I'll probably take some of the money from this channel to buy it. But it is like, it's a lot of money. Rocket says the frick was that. I guess you're talking about that loud banging. It's probably something over here because they're doing some construction. They're actually going to be redoing the subway in this area. They have like a massive plan. I think, what was it, like Sif was saying something like it was like $2 billion. But yeah, I think that's what they're working on over there. They're going to be making the platforms a lot bigger and I think adding in a few more entrances. Although, what's going on here? Why is there scaffolding in front of the Nike store? I was just here a few days ago and I don't recall there being scaffolding up front. Let me get a better look. Miss Bob says, boy, we sure need bigger platform. We absolutely do. At rush hour, Yonge and Bloor is just like, especially the eastbound, westbound platforms, there's like almost no room. I remember one time, not too long ago, I had to like wait in the stairwell going down. Yeah, I guess there's something going on with the front of the Nike store. Oh, so they have Mos, which I told was called Mos coffee in here. And what's great about it is they actually sell Bloomer's donuts. I just want to see. I don't think they're open though. No, they're closed. But every time I've come by here, there's a sign that shows that they have Bloomer's Donuts, which is one of my favorite donuts in the city. Oh, they covered them, so you can't even see them. That's funny. I totally would have bought some donuts if they were open. So there's a Landwehr Cafe. I guess they haven't set up their patio yet. Timmy says, I want a honey dip donut ASAP. So they have these birds here. And they put them out every year. And I don't know about you, but I always feel they just look like colored pigeons. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're actually really cute. The colors of them are nice, but I don't know what bird they're supposed to be, if it's just a generic bird, but I always think it just looks like pigeons that were dyed. Yeah, you can see here, they have little eyes. This one's cute, it kind of looks like a peep. Those little marshmallow birds that people eat for Easter. So I think here is where one of the new entrances is going to be. And I'm actually a little sad about this because this is where, I believe at one time it's called the Spotted Dick. I know, funny name, haha. But then it was the Firkin on Bloor Street. And underneath was a Thai restaurant. Oh, I forget the name. Not Pai Tom's. Saigon? No. I can't remember the name, but I feel it's a little bit sad to lose that. But now it's going to be one of the new entrances. 1.5 billion. There we go. That's the cost of it. Station capacity improvements. Yeah, Alicia, I think they're cute, these different colored birds. I just find it funny that they kind of look like pigeons. Or maybe that's my go-to because those are like the birds that I see downtown usually. And Timmy wants pad thai. I had pad thai last week. You know, pay $10 or 6 Dairy Queen coupons. So there's the Sunset Grill on Bloor that, funny enough, closed 2 years ago and stayed closed for like a while and reopened like a month or two ago randomly. And we thought maybe they did some renovations, but it looks exactly the same inside. So I think the landlord tried to up their rent and then was unsuccessful at getting new clients and probably renegotiated it. But glad it's back there. All these Rogers ads. Now my gimbal is going all weird. 1 second. I don't know why it just turns itself on. Tracking. Kurt says, what's your favorite breakfast spot? I'll answer as soon as we're past the loud cleaning machine. And yeah, Neville, I agree with you. We're out of range. So yeah, Kurt, I think my favorite breakfast spot used to be this place called the Tulip down at Coxwell and Queen, but they closed in 2019, or January 2020 actually. The landlord, who funny enough was the parent of the owner, wanted a big increase in rent, so the owner of the Tulip was like, I can't afford that because our profit margins are razor thin, so he had to close it down. But that was definitely, they had the best breakfast plates. They had really good home burgers or hamburgers. Their home fries were ace. And I was actually so happy because like I missed Tulip. Yeah, the steakhouse. Yeah, you guys all remember it. Yeah, there used to be lineups like literally down Queen. I remember them when they were in their first location, 2 doors down, back in the 90s, probably for a long time. And I think it was the late 90s, early 2000s where they moved and had a bigger place, but there'd still be lineups. But I love their home fries so much, and I miss them. And I miss the coleslaw. But recently 2 things happened. One, Sip's sister, who runs our spot, she does the home fries almost exactly the way they did them at the Tulip, so they're so good. So it reminds me of that. So I'd say that would probably be my #1 brunch spot. And I know I'm biased because it's Sip's sister's restaurant, our spot up at near Coxwell and Danforth, but it's really good there. And second, the coleslaw. When I went to Costco about a month ago, I saw they had, I think it was like Duff's coleslaw. And I just bought it. I was like, why not? And it tasted exactly like they had at the Tulip. So I'm pretty sure the Tulip was using that coleslaw. So both the things I missed have been found. But my God, the Tulip, they were so cheap, like literally up until they closed. Unfortunately, they were always like, I was gonna say they were always cash only, but no, I do remember, I think I did pay by card, but I think you had to have a $20 minimum to pay by card, or they charge you like $1 or $2. But their meals were so cheap that like it'd be hard for one person to spend over $20 there because it was so affordable. And go peek inside the Starbucks here. Next time, bring the coleslaw to Sip's sister's restaurant. Although I think we were talking about on a stream of going to Sip's sister's restaurant and doing a live there someday. And Sip was like, absolutely. She does not mind us bringing the cameras in. They'd be completely fine with it. And if we let them know in advance, they can hold the table for us because they get really, really busy there. Oh wow, what's going on with the Rogers art installation thing? It looks like it's shut down. Kurt says, I have a soft spot for smoked salmon, eggs, and Benny at Cora's. And Timmy says, I like Cora's, but a bit expensive. I liked the amount of fruit Coors gave you, but I was never really the biggest fan. Oh yeah, they like sealed this over. That's funny. I remember working at Rogers when they first put that up. I want to say it was like 2006, 2005, and we all thought it was the stupidest thing. Timmy says there's a sort of restaurant called Scotia Cheap Dirty Liquor and Cheeseburgers. Oh yeah, if you're from the East Coast, you have to have lobster rolls.
ये होगी ये 9 बजे के आसपास की होगी 9 साढ़े 9
It's funny because I always walk westbound along Bloor and Danforth, and now I'm walking east, so we're getting a completely different view compared to my usual walk. Maha Indian cuisine. This used to be a pizza place for the longest time. I'm trying to remember what pizza, not Pizzaville. Maybe it was Pizza Nova? And then that used to be a Swiss chalet. And then it became an Expectation. And that didn't last too long. And it was something else for a bit before it's been closed. I forget what it was though. But I am super thrilled that there's a Swiss chalet opening up right by Pape Station. It's actually nice to see a new one open because they've just all been closing down over the last few years. Although my friend remarked that Pape and Danforth is becoming a haven for rejected fast food chains that nobody else wants. Like, there's a Taco Bell there now. A&W's been there forever. Kurt says, I find Expectation to be better in Montreal than the Toronto one. You're probably right, because my best friend's from Montreal, and he did say the Expectation in Toronto has really not been that great. The one I liked in Montreal, the brunch place, I think, what was it called? Universal. But it confused me because I thought it was Universal, the movie company. But it's a brunch spot. There's a few of them around Montreal. Hey, anyway, good to see you. Welcome to a live stream. Oh my, the wind is really picking up now. Although it's pushing me from the back, so it's helping me walk. So I don't have any complaints about it. Tim Hortons. We're at Sherburne and Bloor now. Anyway, so move to Texas. We have another person that comes in the chats from time to time named Jeanette, who's from Houston. She's really, really wonderful lady. Big supporter of the Toronto Walktubers. Actually, we're gonna cross here and go on the north side because I usually go on the south side. Although, does the sidewalk close on that side? Yeah, I think I have to stay on this side. Hey, just Smitty. Says Eddie's it muggy out there in the storm. So funny enough, when I first got downtown around 7 p.m., it was really muggy, really swampy. But now it's a little bit chilly and windy, not as muggy. Neville says the side of the street up Sherburne and Bloor has changed a lot in recent years. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of improvements. Hey, Yoshi. I'm not in the East End right now. I'm downtown, but I'm heading east. Annie says Houston floods like crazy and it's a huge city, good for walking. I hope to check it out someday. I've actually never been down to Texas. Oh, you might get a siren, folks. I'm gonna wait for this fire truck to move. I'm gonna mute too in case they blare their siren. There we go, good call on that. Here says can't hear anything. That's because I muted it so the siren wouldn't hurt anyone's ears if they're listening with headphones. Oh, the TV at SBA is loud. I guess you're watching the game. It's funny because when I lived in the condo, I could look out the window and see the condos across the north side street of Yonge. And the day the Raptors were playing the playoffs when they won in 2019, I could see everybody's TV in sync to that game. And same thing with the Game of Thrones finale. That was a funny one. But yeah, look at, they really improved this too, because this used to be kind of a dusty old road. But now the road just ends there, and then they're turning this into like, looks like almost sort of a little plaza garden area, which is really cute. Oh, we're losing 1-0. Oh no, that sucks. It's nice that the sidewalk's open again. She says you won't make it to me by the time that game ends. Well, I feel like I'll be done before the game ends. What time is it now? 9. Maybe not, I don't know. I'll probably go for another half an hour to an hour. What is that green stuff on the tree? Did I miss something back there, or are you saying the leaves? Although this is cute, it looks like this one's blossoming. I don't know what these are. Let's shine the light on it and have a look. Maybe they're cherry blossoms, unless they're white. Let's see. Oh, they're like white. Really pretty though. Well, no leaves yet on this one, to me, so can't jog your memory at this moment. Oh, I guess this was a voting station. Really nice juxtaposition right now of this church, these like older houses here, and then the apartment building and the condo behind it. Hopefully they preserve these houses. They actually look really pretty. Let's go have a peek. Anyway says crape or crap myrtle tree. They have sticky sap that gets on your car. Oh, so hopefully nobody parks their car under there. Oh, look, they're telling me these look like the shape of 3 Stanley Cups. Whatever these are. Or are there 2 Stanley Cups? No, there's a third one here. It's just hard to see. It's very dark. I don't know what those are, though. That's funny. It's a very cute, quiet street, though. Another nice view, and you can see the moon right there in the distance. See if I can zoom in on that. It's really nice. Fortunately, I don't have one of those fancy Samsung phones that takes good photos of the moon. Well, thanks anyway, although it wasn't the best, but I'll make do with my phone. Oh, this is the studio. It has all those cutouts of random celebrities. So we have Beyonce, Princess Diana, Kate Middleton, Audrey Hepburn, Queen Elizabeth. Oh, Amelia Clooney. And Meghan Markle. And then a bunch of other ones over there, which I can't quite make out. This is Hailey Bieber is one of them. I'm not quite sure what this place is, but I always... Sonona. Kurt says, what is your favorite moon-related song? What is it? Clearwater Revival? Clearwater, what is it called? I see the bad moon rising, red moon rising, I can't remember. My dad used to play that song a lot. So that was one of his favorite songs. Alex says, baby got back. Is that a moon song, Alex? I guess so, yeah. All right, moon, but yeah, okay. You get it. Points to you. Hey, Tiana. Good to see you, Tiana. So we're coming up to Parliament. Not my favorite place to cross the road at. Hey, Sam. Good to see you, Sam. Anyway, says Credence Clearwater Revival. Yes, thank you. That's it. I can never remember that name. It almost sounds like a tongue twister. Oh, we should go into this random condo. Go down to the back rooms here. I think the wind is actually keeping that door open. Funny. And the wind is picking up. I'm gonna try to cross here, but the cars are coming. It looks like I'm in the clear for now. I think I'm gonna walk on the north side because I always walk on the south side. So we're gonna do the north side this time. Oh wow, 1969. You're right, I thought that song was from like the mid to late 70s. You can see it's the Rosedale Valley Road down there. You'll be able to see it better in the daytime, but that's what goes under this bridge. Tiana says, "Look of an Angel" is one of my favorite older songs. So I pointed this out before, but I always like to point it out. So that right there, that covered tunnel is the subway. I've always kind of wondered why they kept that part covered, why they didn't put windows or anything, or make it like an open air. Yeah, I get another view of it here. Tiana says, one time Ken was walking by this spot and he saw people on top of that. Oh man, that does not look safe. I mean, I guess it's pretty wide, but there's no fences or anything. I guess that's how all this graffiti ended up on top of it too. Says they probably don't want the trains falling off the rails. I don't think that's the issue per se, because there's a lot of open track areas like that. But maybe it is a thing they don't want people going directly on the tracks. Down there, I guess, from people's backyards. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get to, actually. You just have to like hop the fence over there and get down there, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty dangerous. So this is Castle Frank Station. What is it that someone always says, usually in my stream when I walk by, that this is one of the most useless stations because there's only the one bus line and there's nothing within a 5-minute walking distance around here. I mean, there's houses for people that live up in Rosedale, although most of them probably drive. Oh, that's funny. That truck over there says, oh, I see. It's for Summerhill Market. But it's in the font of the TTC, the Summerhill Station, so it kind of caught my eye. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a seating area. Looks like there's a planter box. I feel like I see a lot of these in Montreal, but I don't see them too much in Toronto. Oh, and Alex, thank you. So helpful with the reminders of letting people know to hit the like button if you're enjoying this stream. So I'll do my little spiel that if you're enjoying this stream, please hit the like. It helps it out. It brings people in. And if you're new here, I do these walks pretty regularly. Usually I do them every Tuesday, certain, and usually one other day throughout the week whenever I get some time. Probably going to try to do one of the James Jacob city walks on the weekend and show that to you. But if you're enjoying this, please hit the subscribe button because that would be really amazing. Definitely makes me really happy to see likes and subs. Puts more pep in my step. And Timmy said a French curse word. Oh, one of my vids almost made you buy a ticket to Cuba. Oh, I guess one of the ones when I was in Cuba. The towns in Cuba are really interesting and cool. I'm really glad that I got the opportunity to go and do a walk in them, even though it was a pre-recorded walk. Because you feel like you're in such a preserved time capsule there. Like all their old buildings are definitely decaying, but they're doing their best to like preserve them. Yeah, that resort was nice, but I think I'd go back there again. It was really dead when we went, but I guess we did go in the middle of summer. Oh, look how nice and blue the Bloor Viaduct is. And now we're in that nice pink color. One last look at the city, the downtown. Timmy says, I get so much work done on the beach. I just remote into my machine with a laptop on the beach with some sangria. So if you are planning to do work in Cuba, I would say do not go to the hotel that I went to because the internet there was not so great. But if you're on Rogers for your cell phone, apparently Rogers has a plan with CubaCell, so you get actually really, really good 5G signal if you're there. But at that time I was not with Rogers, so my internet access was really splotchy down there. And Marie says, going into lurking mode now, enjoying this walk. Have a great night. Thanks, Marie. Thanks for stopping in, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the walk and enjoy the rest of your evening as well. It's always good to see you and Brad. I'm gonna look into the Don Valley. So in the distance there, that's the Don Valley Parkway. You can see all the cars just going. And the road closer is, I believe it's Bayview. This one. But we'll get a better look at the Don Valley. When we get further down, we might actually be able to even see the CN Tower and the city skyline when we get a little bit further east. Timmy says, I haven't been to Toronto in 15 years except for a 2-hour layover in Billy Bishop. Billy Bishop has a really good view of the city skyline. So you can see, there's Bayview. Sorry, my phone is not focusing. The brickworks are just straight ahead, but you can't see them because there's no lights on at night. So I did a walk there, I believe in January, with my sister Sip, and we got sniped by Ninja Liam at Big Nation HD. E-scooter rider. Should I say fellow e-scooter rider? Alex says this bridge is so haunted. Probably, indeed, yeah. A lot of tragic events on this bridge, so. Hello, Haunting Live. Good to see you. So we can kind of see the city line over there. You can kind of see the CN Tower peeking out. Although probably better on the other side, but I wanted to be on a different side, but see it there. Kind of through the bars. And Rocket says, excited to get an e-bike. Speaking of things electric, or e-trike. I will be doing a couple of e-bike videos soon, both reviews and a stream on it. I'll have more information about that soon, and an e-scooter one as well. was actually encouraged by Johnny to start doing some reviews on those things. So we'll see how that goes. I'm actually excited to work on it content-wise because as I was mentioning earlier, I'm going to use it to learn DaVinci Resolve as an editing software. Oh yeah, and Alex, Forget Walk got to meet Johnny Strides a few days ago. Hunting Life says, hope you're keeping warm out there. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's windy for sure and a little bit chilly, but I'm feeling fine. Thanks for asking. And Timmy says, I like DaVinci quite a bit. There's really good video tutorials and stuff. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. I was trying to use Final Cut Pro on my iPad for the Biltmore Hotel video, but there was a lot of things I couldn't figure out how to do as easily, so I scrapped that. So hopefully DaVinci comes a little bit easier. I'm so used to Premiere Pro, so switching might be a little bit tricky. And Brad's asking if Modano experienced any outages with the storm. It got really windy in Toronto in the east end here, and it did rain for a bit, but otherwise, no power outages that I know of. And Alex says, Johnny's awesome, great dude. Oh, hey Cole, you want me to skip along the bridge? Maybe not today. We'll have Sip will do that. We'll get Sip to do it on a stream. So there's the Don Valley Parkway looking north. As it kind of wraps around East York over there to the right side. Or that part specifically is called Todd Morden Village. Which I did my walk around there last Tuesday, a week ago. And it's really cool checking out the villages that they had there. By villages, I just mean these street sections that had businesses or small stores and such. Oh, Kurt says Ottawa scored again. 2-0 in the third. Ouch, that sucks. Why are the Leafs choking up? Like, they had this. They seriously had this. Will says, if you had any issues with editing, I hope you resolved them with DaVinci Resolve, but maybe you need to learn a lot of Resolve to learn how to use it. And you're probably bang on there. Oh yeah, Sip wanted me to ask you something, Alex, but it's probably better I ask you off stream, so I'll probably shoot you a message later. Cole says, I blame all the Toronto live stream walkers for washing their Maple Leaf jerseys throughout the season. Everyone knows not to wash your clothes during the season. Oh, and of course my Apple Watch is now going off. That's fine. And Jennifer says, now it's Souvlaki Town. Yeah. They were coming up to Greek Town. Souvlaki Town. Isn't the thing with Leafs is that, like, when they're in the playoffs, you're not supposed to shave? Like, you're supposed to grow a hockey beard or something like that? Kurt says I can answer for Alex, and yes, he will do gangster rap for you and Sip. How did you know that, Kurt? How did you know I was going to ask him that? Well, there you go, Alex. Cat's out of the bag. There's a pizza. I don't like that pizza though, because I ordered from them and they didn't send me the hockey box. And I really wanted that hockey box. And they just sent me a regular box. Jennifer says Slovakia is like €3 in Greece and so tasty, juicy with fries in it. I can't wait to go to Greece. I'm looking forward to that. Very handy to have somebody that can speak Greek too. And Alicia says, Eddie, let's color your hair blue. I'd do it. Why not? I was going to do like a royal purple, although I know with coloring it these vibrant colors, you have to like keep it up. You have to dye them like once a week because they sort of fade. And Timmy says, dang, are you going to Greece? Not this year. It's, I believe, a next summer plan with Sip and possibly his family. I actually don't have any travel plans on the horizon. I have travel thoughts, places I want to go, places I want to book and look at, but no travel plans. Unfortunately, I'm quite broke, so. Sip is actually currently helping me sell a bunch of my stuff on Marketplace. Just so I'm not like super duper broke. And it's so interesting, all the interactions that he has. I'm just like, I have no mental bandwidth for the amount of games that people play for like trying to get lower prices or trying to like scam you. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, a Kirby mug. It's cute. And Jennifer says, I prefer coming to Toronto. Yeah, next time you're in Toronto, we'll have to meet up, Jennifer. And Sip and I might be going to Montreal. Maybe we'll go this summer and let you know if we plan on that. No, it's fine. It says, shut the fuck up. Hey, Jeff McNair, good to see you. Oh, look at this one with all the different subway stations on it. Mom, woman, myth, legend. Oh, my mom would like that. I got this cup, the CBC one, for my best friend. They sold it at a store near where I used to live. That doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. A lot of cute salt and pepper shakers. Oh, I really like the ketchup and mustard ones in the back there. Be confusing though, because which one's salt and which one's pepper? The royal family. I could literally stand in front of the store and look at everything like for days. This is so interesting. What is this store anyways? This is La Di Da Boutique. Pretty fitting name. Oh, Alicia, you're going to Thailand. I hope to get to Thailand someday. Maybe if I get lucky and my channel blows up like Johnny's, I might be able to do that in the foreseeable future. Rocket says, shut the fuck up is something I should have told my coworkers at my old job. It's kind of a cool mug. I've been thinking about that mug for a while now. Oh, Alicia, you're going May 10th. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Are you going to Phuket? Or what part are you going to, like Bangkok? Like what part of Thailand? That's really cool though. I can't wait to see the photos and whatnot if you do any posting on Instagram. That's cute. The little bird. I think it's a bird. Or I think it's a penguin. No, some sort of finch. Oh, grow and glow terrarium. You know, plug your tree into a, or you plug your laptop into a palm tree. Yeah, I hope so, Alex. I've been to Hong Kong like 5 times now. I don't know why I've never just like gone to Thailand. No, a friend of mine was, we were talking yesterday and she was saying that she wanted to go to Banff and stay at the Fairmont in July and asked if I would want to go with her. And I said, absolutely. She's paying for the hotel. And she's like, okay, great, cool. I'm going to go look at the hotel prices. And then I get like a message like 10 minutes later, like, yeah, we're not going. She said some of these hotels, like the Fairmont was like over $1,000 a night. So Alex says his best bros in HK. Last time I went to HK was 2017? It's definitely different now. Like I saw like a lot of videos, like a lot of these smaller like markets and stuff closed down because people were just taking the train to China to get like stuff for cheaper, even though these markets were already really cheap. So that's sad.
Face cream.
Like ladies market was a lot of fun. You try to barter with these ladies and then it's like, no, it's fine. I don't want it. And then they come running after you when you're walking away like, hey, it's cheaper. Here's the cheaper price. And they all have calculators because they show you the price with a calculator because they don't want to say it out loud. But Pattaya, yeah, Pattaya will be a lot of fun. Timmy says I show up in Guangzhou looking for deals. Oh, you know what's interesting? So I had to get a new laptop because unfortunately my old one is dying and I need it for work. So I got an Apple MacBook and it came from Vietnam this time. But usually it comes from like Shenzhen. So I was like, that was interesting. That was coming direct from Vietnam. Oh, the sock store. Timmy says I have a Windows desktop, but also a Mac because you need Apple hardware to compile for iOS. Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess if you're using like Xcode. Ah, Pizza Nova. There's an ice cream place up ahead that I want to try out one of these days, but right now they're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But they have like ube ice cream, a lot of different interesting flavors that you can't really get anywhere else. So I'll point them out when I walk by. Yeah, Timmy, you know what's funny is that like I've used Mac OS for years now. And it was really funny because I was like, oh, I love Mac OS. Whenever I use Windows, I'd be like, blah. But I was watching Johnny's video where he was listing all the complaints and the issues he had with Mac OS, and I'm like, oh my god, he's right. Like all these silly small things, he's like absolutely right about. Like one of them was the lack of a cut function. Like when you want to move files, you have to actually move the files. You can't just like click it and go cut. Although he was complaining about the screen capture functionality, but I actually find the screen capture functionality to be really, really well done in Mac OS. And the Danforth Art Studio. Oh, right, this is one of the places I walk by that you see people painting pottery. Let's see what they got. Oh, these are so cute. Yeah, Cole, it's really dumb. It's stuff I just got used to doing that I didn't realize that like this is stupid. Like even when he was saying like how you can open up like a list of your previous like copy paste and pick from there, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, why doesn't Mac have these things? Like and Alex says I use the M3 Air now, it's really good for work. Yeah, I have the M4 Air now, so unfortunately, the previous MacBook I had, the MacBook Pro, it has a better screen on it, and it has a better GPU. So I'm going to be losing those two things, but it's a sacrifice because I'm having so many issues with it. Just saying there's no application memory and the thing just like freezing all the time, even though I've like reset it. Kung Fu Tea. So we're coming upon Carrot Commons now. So we're gonna just stroll in a little bit, check out some of the storefronts. And Alex says I'm a DOS guy. Oh man, do you remember keyboard class from grade 9, like ergonomics? We went to type out these same sentences over and over again, and I just cheated. I would just like copy it and then copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. And I got such a high grade in that class because she never caught on that I was doing that. And close as I found out later with AI that Mac calls them command keys, which is okay, but when you type shortcut keys in the help file, it still bring up command keys. Yeah. Jennifer says, I got my second MacBook Air. The new Air is a monster. I also have the MacBook Pro, which is even faster with amazing screen, but so heavy. I love Mac OS. Yeah, I'm switching from the Pro, the M1 Pro to the M4, so I am taking a bit of a hit off the GPU part of it, but the CPU is much faster though, which will be good for video editing. It's like a keyboard class. I don't remember what it was called. I remember the teacher that I had. I don't know if you had the same one in grade 9, but I think she was like a Japanese or an Asian lady. And that one class you had to like tape a paper over so you weren't looking down at the keys. So you had to cover the paper, tape it to the keyboard and cover your hands with it. And then if she caught you cheating, she'd smack your hand with a ruler. Yeah, carrot green roof. I still need to go up there. Oh, these are cute little canvas bags. No, I'm not mad. Why do you ask? It's a blowfish. Hey, Randy says, where Apple shines is if you're in the ecosystem, the integration of Mac with iPhone, Apple TV, iPad, etc. There's nothing Windows or Android can do that even comes close. Exactly, but that's also the other hand of it, is that once you're in the Apple ecosystem, you're locked in. Which is me. I'm a sucker. It's all iPhone stuff, Apple stuff. Cole says my teacher used to put a blindfold on me, and I would do the typing class. I played Mavis Beacon. You drove the car, and if you got a typo, it would put a fly on the screen. Remember those? Mavis Beacon teaches typing. Oh, there's even more like, oh, they're just alpacas or llamas? I know they have 3 of them. They're spawning. So La Dipperie. So this is the soft serve place. They serve a lot of interesting different kinds of ice cream here. Oh wow, they're open till 1:30. Perfect. So now let's know where I need to go if I want ice cream at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yosh says everyone's leaving the Scotiabank Arena. Yeah, very unfortunate. 3-0. Timmy says my favorite ice cream is Moon Mist. So I only ever had that for the first time last summer, and Sip declared that that's now his favorite ice cream, and he found it really cool to find out that it originated from Nova Scotia, from the East Coast. Moon Mist is kind of like a fruity, kind of mixed sherbet flavor. I think I like it because of the colors. It's like a purple, pink. And here's Dolce Gelato. Quite busy this evening. It's really nice, even though it's a bit cold and breezy. And it is, what time is it anyways? It is, what, like 9:45, which is pretty late for a Tuesday night. There's still a lot of people out and about on the Danforth here. And Cole says, I'm going to invent Hawaiian pizza ice cream. I encourage you to not do that, Cole. That's how the universe will collapse on itself. Such things shouldn't exist. Although I do love Hawaiian pizza, so I don't know. Sip for Prime Minister. It would be like free Moon Mist for all. Every Tuesday when Ready Eddie goes live, everybody can go and get 1 free or 2 free scoops of Moon Mist. Oh, so this is even a restaurant just to celebrate with us, booking semi-private events for the holidays. Justin says, did you know Hawaiian pizza was created in Chatham, Ontario? I didn't know where. I know it was Canadian. And Sip told me it was a Greek person who invented it. If you can't get Moon Mist ice cream in your area, you can just buy some bubble gum and eat a banana with grapes. would we call a full moon mist? I'm not sure. I feel there's a joke in there. So we're now at Alexander the Great Parquet. So there's a few statues of him, one down there, a bust, and then we have the really great jacket. Yeah, Kurt, that's where we got the moon mist, is Kawartha. Baby got back. Oh, man, the blow dry bar. I guess it's a haircut place. I'm still looking for that ice cream place I was thinking of. I think it's closer to Pape, I guess. And Timmy's been playing too much Oblivion Remaster. I was playing that for a bit, and then I started playing Clair Obscur instead, and I'm like in love with that game. Oh, look, there's a Target logo up there. Oh boy, the wind is blasting. Holy cow. Will says, I thought it was one of the Legion members from Fallout New Vegas. Kurt says, have you been to Tacos Moras? They're owned by Gus Tacos. No, I've not been there. I will say hi to Gus Tacos if I go there.
Shoot, honestly, I'm very happy given the 6 o'clock wake up time.
And yeah, it's a X turn based. It's like a JRPG style, but it's like active battles. Like you have to hit buttons to dodge and to make your attack more powerful, like timed button pressing, quick time events, I guess. Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Cole. It is my game of the year so far. We'll see what else comes out. But like it's the story is just so good. Like I haven't played a game with the story that's just like gripped me as much as this one has. Like I love all the characters and the battle mechanics are really well done, and the music is like exceptional. The boss battles are fun. Everyone crossing on red, so I'm going to do the same. No, it was not Baskin Robbins, Kurt. I forget the name. It's like Halo Crunch or something, or iHalo, or... Oh man, Katsu Sushi. So, this was one of the first sushi restaurants I ever ate at in like I want to say the late 90s or early 2000s, and I didn't like sushi then. And then sometimes I've come back here a few times recently, and I'm like, oh yeah, now I know why I didn't like sushi. It's okay. It's just not the best sushi. Oh, what was that? Oh, it was a cardboard box or something stuck under the car. Hope he knows that. He's not freaked out. Oh, now it's stuck under that car. Yeah, Timmy, don't ever have grocery store sushi. It is not good at all. Where is this ice cream shop? I must have passed it. No, it's right here. They usually have that line, that neon light turned on that says ice cream solved everything, but they don't right now. But this is where I want to go. but they're only open 3 days a week at the moment, so. But yeah, these are the flavors that they have. So, ube all the way, black on black, been there, done that. Vegan manga. Ube nut, mango creamsicle, vanilla nut, and magna nut. And they have some different like swirl combinations of these. Eddie's on the hunt for ice. Probably not tonight. Everyone keeps getting that like jug stuck under their car. You guys probably can't hear it because of my mic, but it's just like this loud. Here's the Holy Name Church, which is right by the Greek Orthodox Church there, and by the Starbucks Church right there. The three churches, the Holy Trinity. Oh, you guys can hear it, yeah. Well, hopefully it stopped. Hopefully somebody's picked it up or it's blown somewhere else. I am making a happy mental note that La Dipperie is open until 1:30 in the morning though. That's actually really good to know. So we have to cross the other side here because the sidewalk's all closed there. Oh, are you talking about durian, Alex? What about stinky tofu? Every time you go to one of those night markets, that's all I can smell is stinky tofu, and I just like will smell it for days. I've gotten used to the smell now, and I've had stinky tofu. I don't think it's worth, like it tastes okay, but I don't think the smell is worth the taste. So this used to be a Nando's, and now it's a Circle K. Greta Fair patting yourself on the back there. So Sip and I tried this Doritos Nachos Footlong for $4. A little bit disappointing. He was like, maybe if he didn't see how it got made, he'd probably be more enthusiastic, but they literally just opened a bag of Doritos and like put the toppings on from the usual Subway bread toppings and then stick it in the oven. Oh, the brisket sub at Subway. I don't think I've had that one. Periodically, Subway will get the breaded chicken sandwich.
Yeah?
And I like getting that, but the last few times they had it and I tried it, it was so disappointing. I miss when the city used to have a lot of these like shops, these Subway shops or sandwich shops. And Alex will know about this because Duck Sings was one of them. where they did like a crispy chicken sandwich and they basically made chicken schnitzel and put it on like a Subway bun and they put like cheese and it was just like so good. But it's hard to find. The last time I found a place that did that, it closed down because it was in that building at Yonge and Bloor, underneath Hudson's Bay, that food court near the back, towards Church Street. Really, really good, cute small sandwich shop. But then the landowner or the landlords let a Subway open up in that food court right next to this guy's store. So he was like, "Screw it, I'm shutting down. I can't compete with Subway." And it kind of sucks because the last week they were open, the lineups for that place was like out the mall. Like it was nuts. So it was too bad. Eddie, go to an Italian hot table place. They'll do a chicken parm sandwich. Yeah, it's not the same though. It's close, but if they removed the marinara sauce, it'd probably be pretty close, and they used a different bun. And Alex said Ducks was the best and deluxe beef patties. Dav was a really good cook. Oh yeah, and wedgies. You get like potato wedgies with gravy. Man, I had an awful diet as a kid. No wonder I was so overweight. Hey, Derek C. Good to see ya. And yeah, it was like $2 for that chicken sandwich. All right, Alicia. I'm at the 2-hour mark, so I probably won't go too much longer. I'll probably head to Donlands and then call the stream. So we probably got another 15 minutes or so. So you might have seen last week, a week ago, I was at Square Boys with Yoshi, Sapand, and Alex. And Nouvelle Écosse. Annie says that's got to be near 10K steps. Let's have a look. We can see that. Although Nouvelle Écosse likes to remind me that my watch counts all my steps throughout the day and not just when I'm on a walk. So I'm gonna have a look now. Looks like I'm at... Truthfully, I didn't walk much before starting my walk, so this is definitely 11,346 today. So yeah. So I'd say definitely 10K for this walk in itself. Oh, this one you have to hit the button for the thing to change, actually. Yeah, Alex, your house is your old house is down this way. A little bit of a ways down this way, but it's in this direction.
It was like awkward silence.
And there's a lot of us waiting for the light to change now. The Jones rocket. So there's a Cortha Dairy. That's where we had Moon Mist over there in the corner there. They closed at 10, so I missed them by 1 minute. And there's Square Boys. Shout out to Square Boys. Oh, they're still open too. I wonder how late they're actually open. Oh, you can look at the sign. I was gonna say, oh, the sign says closed, but no, it does say open. It says they're open until 11. Except on Fridays and Saturdays, they're open until 12:30. So good to know. Timmy says she'd crush a Domino's Donair. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have good Donair sauce anywhere in Toronto. It's so weird. Like, I'll get something with Donair sauce, and it's just like creamy garlic sauce. Like, it's not vinegar and condensed milk like it's supposed to be. I think they're just giving me like tzatziki sauce and thinking that I'm like unaware of what Donair sauce is supposed to be. Curvers is Johnny's favorite place. The Henson Bar's here. No, his favorite place is, or his favorite restaurant is Square Boys. Yeah, Kurt, if you know of a place in the city that actually gives out real proper Donair sauce, let me know, because I have not found any yet. But I mean, it's pretty easy to make. Yeah, it's so strange. Somebody actually did open up like a proper Halifax Donair shop. They probably do pretty good business-wise. Yeah, Novell, it's like, it's really hard. It's weird. It's weird though, we just settled for like what exists when it's not even the real thing. It's très bizarre. Although Sip's sister, they do hero meat. So I wonder if I can concoct an air sauce and then convince them to put it on their menu. But the restaurant's always so busy anyway, so I think having an item that would make it busier would probably stress them all out. I was sad that dim sum place closed down, Hakao, because I didn't get to try it. Only closed down, I think, late last year. All right, Brad, have a good night. Heard that Giant Tiger makes a Donair kit? Oh, cool. But anyways, we are at 2 hours and 11 minutes, so I am also gonna call it a good night and make my way home and warm up because it's starting to get quite chilly. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining me on this walk. My Tuesday night walk. I wasn't sure it was going to happen because the weather was a little bit chaotic. And so I didn't know. I was like, am I going to live walk in the rain and thunderstorm? But then I got wind instead, and now it's making my nose runny. But yeah, thank you all for joining, and I hope you enjoyed this walk, and thank you for all the support and the super thanks and all these fun things. And I will see you guys possibly on the weekend if I do one of the Jane Jacobs walks. You might see me possibly Thursday, or maybe Thursday if the weather's good. I might do an e-scooter live probably in the afternoon that day if the weather's nice, but I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully see you again before next Tuesday, but if not, I will see you Tuesday. Yeah, all right. So everyone have a good night, and thank you all so much for joining me. And until next time, guys, take care. Kurt says go Oilers. No, Kurt, that's not what we say around here. But have a good night, everyone. Take care. Oh no, it's raining Thursday? Oh, we'll see. Yeah. All right, bye everyone.